It says the articles describe the men's disturbing nightmares and refusal to sleep. Medical authorities call the phenomenon Asian death syndrome. Sick.
Fucking welcome. I am John Canopener.
And I am James Wang.
And together we are Rock
hard.
Rock fucking hard. You know us. We're here. We're doing this. And today what we are doing is we're doing A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what we're discussing today.
This fucking guy right here.
A Nightmare on Elm Street. The numero uno, 1984.
Hell yeah. God damn.
Yeah. Shit.
Still looks cool though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a film that came out in 1984. It's legendary. We all know. And this is our new franchise that we are going to be discussing throughout the year. Instead of doing them every fucking week, we are spreading this shit out the whole year. So you can expect one and maybe two
videos as well too.
One, maybe two Nightmare on Elm Street videos a month, but we're going to be filling it up with all kinds of other shit.
Which we do have something up right now.
We do.
In preparation for this franchise, we did a skit.
We did do a skit.
Yeah. So go show.
We have a skit. It might be shit.
It might be shit.
But you can check it out. It has to do with this. We will be doing skits here and there for this franchise, depending on how well they do.
Yeah.
So we don't know, right?
I mean, it's still fun doing it, but also too, we're trying to think ahead. So
problems on our channel, right? You want to do it the right way. You want to do it legitimately. You want to be authentic, all this kind of stuff. But God, we have to battle for those fucking spots, you know? But we thank you guys.
Yeah.
Every one of you guys that have subscribed or commented.
Or just watching right now.
Those are the best too. If you comment, like, we really appreciate that.
You're a real one for that.
And if you guys have liked this video or any other videos, like, we really appreciate that because
it's awesome. Yeah.
One of the things we never want to do here is beg you for that shit. We never want to say like, subscribe. If you guys don't like it, you just don't like it. But, you know, if you're here, you're here. So
before I get into my notes, I do have one thing I want to mention. I guess it would be another fact with James.
Facts with James.
Been a minute since we did one of those. Goddamn.
We can do them again if you like them.
Well, I mean, this one is kind of a fact, but it's also, I'm assuming most people know this because, I mean, unless you are into this type of shit. If you don't know, here you go. So, A Nightmare on Elm Street was apparently based on true stories, not actual events, but like true stories. So it says the movie's director, Wes Craven, drew inspiration from newspaper articles in his own childhood. And one of the articles was that he was inspired by a series of articles in the Los Angeles Times about refugees who died in their sleep. The men were immigrants from Southeast Asia who fled war and genocide in Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. The article described the men disturbing nightmares and refusal to sleep. Medical authorities called this phenomenon Asian death syndrome. So the fact that something like that kind of happened already, where these people just refuse to sleep and they fucking act crazy and they died in their sleep, that's scary as fuck.
Taken for somebody that doesn't sleep very well.
Yeah.
I can see how that would make you go fucking crazy, you know?
For sure, yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. So I heard a story that like some kid was like screaming that he was going to get murdered in his sleep. And the parents were like, go fuck yourselves, you know, go to bed.
Yeah.
And then he went to bed. And then after that, like, they checked on him and he was dead.
That's fucking crazy.
And there was like a coffee pot under his bed and shit like that.
Oh, I heard about that too. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't. I guess there's like a whole like summarization.
Legend says.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking crazy. And then also like from his actual childhood, it just said that he drew inspiration from his own childhood character for Freddy Krueger, which was a bully named Freddy Krueger. And then he also said that Freddy Krueger's aesthetic was inspired by an old man he encountered on the street.
Bam.
So that's how we got it. So he got the bully's name, Fred Krueger, and then what this fucking random guy looked like on the street. I was wearing a red and green striped sweater, and then a fedora or a hat. Fedora.
Nice little hat.
Hell yeah. That's kind of crazy. That's creative as fuck.
It's very cool, and you see a lot of creativity in this movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't write a lot only because I was like so invested in this movie again. I don't know. It has been a minute since I've seen the first one, so it's just like since like Halloween a while ago. But it still seems like I wasn't really paying attention. We were hanging out and shit. But still, like, it feels like of the first time watching it again. And there's like so many things I kind of forgot. Like, oh, that shit happened. There's a lot of funny moments. But anyway, one of the first things I have on my list was like all the death scenes were like sick. Even though there weren't that many of them, I kind of liked how they all kind of did. Like the one that stood out the most was like Rod's, how he died and like the little fucking sheet came up and wrapped around his neck and shit. That was fucking crazy. Like, yeah, crazy shit. But also too, I mean, I guess that kind of goes in with like I like the also the effects.
Like the sheet coming up around his neck and the old school practical shit.
Or like Evil Dead kind of like with the vine and shit.
Yeah, because it had to be like a wire inside the sheet that was like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They had to keep like bending to make it look right.
That's gotta be a pain in the ass to film.
Yeah, but if you have a a studio budget, like how much was the budget on this?
I'll tell you right now. Cool.
I'm gonna say $2 million.
I'm gonna say like 1 point.
That might be too high.
I'm gonna say 1 mil.
84 numbers. Like,
let me see
what the range is for that.
1.1 mil.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy as fuck.
Well, in today's standards, that'd probably be like 20 million. Something like that. We can actually
look at it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 3 mil.
3?
Yeah, it'll be so 1 million.
That's the difference?
1 million in 1984, 1.1 mil in 84, in 2024 or 2025. It would be basically 3 mil and 77 cents.
Does that mean $1 is like worth $3 now?
Pretty much, I guess.
That's it?
Like another good question to Google too.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't get it.
You would think that like shit back then it would be like cheaper now, but more expensive at the time. And then us, I don't know. You would think like the dollar grew amount, like that's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like Wolfman costs like what, 15 million? At least 10.
Looks cool shit.
Something like that.
Fucking go watch that movie.
Yeah. This bullshit.
This fucking dumbass bullshit.
They probably saved money on the actress.
Oh, for sure.
Because Nancy sucks ass in this. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk about the movie. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk. That's what they were here for. They're here for the movie, not.
That's some bullshit fucking numbers.
I love the music, the score.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it with my voice, but you know what I'm talking about. That old school Elm Street fucking sound that you've heard your whole life. Like it's up there with Halloween.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like there was a lot of stuff in here that Wes took from Halloween. Not stole, took from Halloween. To make it right.
Drew inspiration.
Blue lighting, shadow, keep Freddy in the dark.
Yeah, that was
but
awesome.
Up it a little bit, a little more in your face.
And also like just the pace of the movie as well too.
Yeah, it just it
fucking goes. But like but it doesn't seem like it doesn't go too fast, but also it doesn't go like it's hard to explain. Like the pace of this movie, it goes really fucking quick, but not too quick. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like nicely paced. I guess that's the word to say it.
Nicely paced. Saw a lot of familiarities between this and Scream.
Oh yeah,
which happens to be Wes Craven as well. And
another banger.
Like Johnny Depp comes through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot like Billy, wearing similar shit to Billy too. By the way, like a polo coming through.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And then and then she's like in that little like yeah, like the sleep gown or whatever it's called. I think it is a sleep gown. but yeah, there are a lot of similarities between Scream and this movie. And that's crazy because they're both made by the same guy. He just pretty much just
died.
Well, yeah, but
Crack
also
myself up. That's my own joke. Don't ever laugh at your own jokes. It's bad.
it's bad.
But no, go on. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of like impressive that he's able to do that. Like, kind of like take some shit from here and make it like somewhat similar. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I like that. I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
How he can like carry his creativity like from movie to movie.
Yeah, right. It's a whole different fucking like type of beat. It's crazy as fuck.
Like there's John Carpenter and then there's Wes Craven. Like these are the two biggest
Non like Steven Spielberg.
Like nowadays you have James Wan, you have Lee Winnell, you have Damien Leone.
Oh yeah.
There's some, but I don't know if they're gonna stand the test of time like these did. These are like new horror, like movies like this, like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. These kind of movies were like a renaissance.
Oh yeah, that's like a good way to say
of
it.
Like old horror,
Mhm.
and this is our old horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you had Wolfman and shit like that back in the day. You had Dracula. You had the Creature from Black Lagoon. You had all that kind of shit. This is like an updated, bam, of like horror, like in your face, man.
Like fuck everything you knew and check this shit out.
And check this shit out.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's cool as fuck. I love, like you said, like you were talking about the effects and shit. Like
Mhm.
the effects are so cool because they're practical and everything just looks with the kills and stuff. It looks good. It looks good. Even the only thing, his corny ass long arms.
Yeah.
Freddy's corny ass long arm. I don't know why Wes.
Oh my
you
god.
made that happen.
But I
some guy had to be holding like big sticks or
like
something.
for
like that.
our I hate like the you scratches on the metal, dude. Oh my god, I cringe every single goddamn time. That's like I hate that. I hate like the styrofoam when you rub the styrofoam pieces together or the fork on the plate. This is like the fucking noises. I think it also just plays into like that making you feel uncomfortable because the way he looks and then the sound he makes is too is fucking dude. Bow down to the king, bro.
I asked my mom because my mom was alive when this shit happened, and she was saying that. Like, I was like, this shit was like terrifying when it first came out. She's like, yeah, oh yeah,
oh yeah.
And if you think about it in that time frame, like you had like, you know, pretty consistent like shockers throughout the industry or whatever. But like when it hit, like this had to be like pretty groundbreaking. A guy burned up. All scarred up. You'd never seen that before, right?
Yeah.
Had pretty gnarly to fucking see all this shit. So I get it. But in today's, you know, if we're watching it with fresh eyes and we're looking at this shit, I'll tell you one thing right now. Nancy kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Nancy kind of sucks. She's
in this movie.
Yeah, in this movie.
In the first movie, yeah, the first one she does. She kind of sucks.
In this movie, yeah, she ain't the best.
we were watching the movie and we were just fucking ripping on her the entire movie.
Poor girl. I mean,
it's sad. I mean, she did her best.
And
it's a classic.
At that time, you can get away with that kind of shit.
Yeah,
but I can't help but compare it to Lori.
Or
and
Sydney.
Lori was years before that, and she fucking kicked ass.
Mhm.
So. Wes, I don't know.
As I'm saying, I was saying how I was like let me see her audition tape and see the other auditions too, and see like who like if she was good, who were the fucking rejects or something. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like how do you?
That's fucking insane. Unless she was like handpicked for this movie. Imagine.
It's not the best.
No,
not the best pick. But one thing I do love is the music, the score. I think I already talked about that.
Yeah, like the little pew.
Yeah, but dude,
it's sick. It is pretty good.
It's so iconic. Halloween gets the best for that.
I was just gonna ask you that. I was like, yeah, between Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, which one you say?
Halloween,
for sure.
But this is a second for sure. Like, not close second. It's a second. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street score is so iconic, so People might say The Exorcist, but for me, it's Halloween.
No,
and then
it's
Nightmare on Elm
for
Street.
sure. Yeah, Halloween and then Nightmare on Elm Street.
And then, I mean, I can tell The Exorcist when I hear it, but
Mhm.
it's not like one that I like. I put it on the Batman theme. You want to talk about themes? Maybe we should do a ranking of themes. I put it on the Batman theme, like 89 Batman. Come on, man, like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy how like in that time period, like movies had themes, and then now
and they rule.
yeah, and
Like,
they were
that's-
sick,
yeah.
and they were awesome.
Back
and
to the
then,
Future themes.
Yeah, and then movies,
kick-ass.
and then movies now they have like a band or an artist sing a song, like a soundtrack. But
Billie
it's-
Eilish going.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. And you're so. Yeah, like that.
Wait, who did that?
I don't know.
Fuck, I feel like I heard that before, like a joke, like a
Oh, well, this is a joke
comedian.
now. But Billie Eilish,
A comedian was doing that. Ah, fuck.
she barely sings, and she's in everything. And she's like, wow.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I kind of like that's why I very like. I like the style of the '80s. I like the music from the '80s and stuff like that. And so like, yeah, that's another thing I was like. Back then, movies were awesome because they had their own like dedicated soundtrack. This is like the shit, for this fucking movie.
Fuck yeah.
And then now it's like, yeah, we don't get shit now.
Like, what did we get? The last one we got was like Jurassic Park in like 93,
Yeah.
94, 93, I think is when Jurassic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Harry
No.
Potter too. Harry Potter has his own
Oh,
shit too.
Harry Potter. Yeah, you're right. Harry Potter.
But still, as I'm saying, that's kind of like a few. Like back then, like and this time in the '80s, it's like every fucking movie had
Yeah, you're
a
right.
soundtrack, and then it just started slowly going away because they want the
Yeah, they
artist.
had their own
They want the
sound,
art.
yeah.
Another deal for the artist. Oh, you make a song for this movie or some shit.
Marketing. Get those marketing.
All that
bucks.
marketing. But no,
Is
but
that-
I want to see what's his name again? Like John Williams, not John Williams.
Danny Elfman.
No, that does like the music for like everything, and like for like Steven
John
Spielberg.
Williams.
Yeah, John Williams.
Yeah.
For start, yeah, dude. Every fucking movie that we like, he does music for all of them. Like I want that shit again.
Yeah.
You really see that now. Every movie is just fucking some rapper fucking singing or rapping, mumble rapping for a fucking Marvel movie or something. I'm like, that's bullshit.
No, it's no bueno.
It sucks. I mean, the Avengers have their own song too.
That's a good score.
The good one. As I'm saying,
Yeah,
it's like
those
not
are
often.
score. That's what I'm talking about here is scores. And the score for Halloween is
Iconic
legendary.
as fuck. Yeah.
thank you. And then it's always gonna be my favorite, I think. And then I think Nightmare on Elm Street is gonna be my second. Probably Jurassic Park next.
Yeah.
Back to the Future though. I don't know. There's some legendary ones.
Do a ranking on those. I'm like,
E.T. had a good one.
dude,
Like,
E.T. did have a good one too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's hard.
That is
very
crazy.
hard. Anyway, we're not talking about that right now. Saw, come on.
Dude.
Come
We go
on.
all day with this.
Maybe we should do that.
Do like a ranking of like our
Of the
favorite
scores.
of the scores. And it doesn't have to, it can be like any. We do like top 5 and we'll make a list of top 5.
Oh, Batman's up there.
Dude.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Like that shit. Where's that? I listen to this all the fucking time. Anyway, yeah, I have Tina didn't pee after she fucked Rod. That was gross. Thank you. You just let this guy nut all up in you, like disgusting. Ew. Wasn't that?
Yeah, that
Gnarly?
was. I was gonna say also.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, also too. Like fucking like all the characters are like fuck. I mean, aside from like I guess Johnny Depp was fine. Like Glenn, I thought
actually
was,
did good.
He did good.
For his
But
first role,
everyone
he was
else-
like the best out of everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone else sucked, and then I'm pretty sure they acted before because it didn't say introducing, so they probably acted and shit before. And this was Johnny Depp's first fucking movie, and he did just as good as everyone else, even better than the fucking like the mom and shit. Like the mom was fucking weird.
The mom was like, turned me on the whole time. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, Nancy, I just don't.
talking all breathy and shit.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck me here. Lick my pussy a little bit.
You get down there. You
You get down there, you suck this pussy. But she was all like turned on the whole time, and she was kind of a slut. They wanted to make that known in the beginning
and
that
then
she was an alcoholic
at the
fucking
end, yeah.
whore.
And then-
Since daddy left, or maybe that's the way daddy left. You know? I don't know.
I feel bad for dad too. He's trying.
Yeah, he's trying to do the right thing.
He's trying to do it by the book, do the right thing, and stuff like that.
It's hard. It's hard.
It sucks.
And I love that we're kind of jumping the gun here, but I love her, Heather Langenkamp's and the dad's fucking
Like chemistry
moment.
Oh,
But in New Nightmare.
yeah.
When you see that again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
God damn.
I can't wait to get to New Nightmare.
That's gonna be
We're starting this
while.
thing off.
We'll get there when we get there.
But yeah.
God damn, you're right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Such a badass movie.
Thank God he was alive still. But yeah. Yeah, the mom was a little bit of Tina. That's what we're talking about. Tina's a slut. She gets fucking railed by Rod and his nuts all in her.
Are they like not even like they're not together, right? They're just used like a just there.
I don't know.
Or maybe they were.
Back in the day, I don't know if there was fuck buddies or not. I don't know. But anyway, they fucked, and that's right after that. Tina gets killed. So,
which by the way, that was I like the whole like when she's like fucking being like in the air and shit, and she's like fucking like and then to the ceiling and stuff. I'm like, oh my god,
it's Tina.
It looks so sick. I'm like, he's on the floor in the corner, like it's so bad.
Sick kills,
sick ass. Like
that's the creative shit I miss, and that's the stuff I love about Wes Craven. Like, dude,
god damn it.
That's why Scream was so easy for him. Like, I got this.
It all makes sense now.
We're just doing stabs.
Yeah,
I got this, dude.
And he made another fucking iconic horror character. Yeah. It's insane, bro. That's 2, or maybe how many has he done? He's done this. He's on Scream.
No, he did. Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. But then, I mean,
People Under Stairs.
Just like different. Oh, I guess that one too.
Oh, I know the Hills Have Eyes. I mean, I haven't even seen the original.
Oh fuck! I'm not gonna see the original.
I haven't seen the original. Well,
isn't it?
We will on this channel.
I mean, we will, but like, isn't it like more gnarly than the newer ones?
I don't know.
That's what I've heard. But then again, people could be just fucking lying, or they're just too sensitive. They're, pussies. So, but anyway, the point I was trying to make is like I'm thinking like slasher. So he made Freddy Krueger and he made Ghostface.
That's why you need to see Urban Legend, because and you guys, if you guys are my age, I'm 37. You guys know Urban Legend, right? I know he's last summer, Scream, like they all fit into this. There was a time where it was just slasher. You would have fucking been hard as a rock,
hard as
in the late 90s, because
a rock.
It was just like bam, 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 bam.
Damn, I was born the wrong time.
Yeah, Valentine. Like there's Valentine that nobody ever talks about, but that was a
My Bloody Valentine.
Not My Bloody Valentine, just called Valentine. And
but is it like
this motherfucker wears a Cupid mask and goes around killing people? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of forgotten movies that nobody talks about.
I think I've heard about that movie.
Yeah.
I think I've heard about it. That sounds so familiar as fuck.
This is all in that span of like, oh, let's get on board with the slasher thing because it's hot right now because Scream fucking brought it back.
And then I think I showed you like this one clip of like this like random fucking like B-rated horror movie of like this guy that goes to the supermarket and he just fucks people and he kills them. It's like another slasher from like the 80s or some shit. I forgot what it was called, but it was. I think I have to like look it up or something. But it was like I showed you like a scene. Ah, fuck. And now it's gonna fucking bug me now. But anyway, yeah, that sounds awesome. I don't know. I've liked slashers
because it Urban Legends has to do with Urban Legends. So like stuff that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You drink Pop Rocks and soda, your stomach blows up, right?
Yeah. You eat a watermelon seed and you fucking goes in your stomach.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
That's Urban Legend. Yeah. And then the killer has a way of doing that kind of stuff.
That's fucking crazy. That's
pretty
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, and Jared Leto's in it. It's one of his first roles.
That's crazy.
See that young, sexy motherfucker. God damn. Motherfucker could sing, dude. He could sing.
But then bro plays a Joker.
Yeah. So what you got?
Okay. So the next thing I have was I said that Freddy definitely shined in this movie, even though he wasn't in it for most of the screen time.
Yeah, barely.
He's like barely in this fucker.
He's barely in this.
But I feel like he kind of stole the show. Like every single time you saw him, it's like God. And he's like in the shadows. I'm like, let me see you, fucker. Let me see your face.
He did some dumb shit.
The little chase
and the stretchy, but the stretchy arms thing. I was like, is this supposed to be like? Even when I was a kid,
oh shit,
watching this shit, I was like, is this supposed to be scary? Like, why you having long arms would be scary. Yeah, I guess because it's awkward. Like,
maybe because it's like I don't know. I'm trying. Like I guess like I mean, what would you do if you're in an alleyway? See a dude?
I mean, if I saw it in real life, I'd be
Yeah.
like, God damn, I'd freak the fuck out. But like in this, I was kind of laughing a little bit.
Maybe
It's dated, but we try to like
yeah.
put ourselves back in that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why some things aren't that scary anymore.
I feel I doubt there were like some things that like that happened like effects or like just shit like that where it's like yeah, you know, I've seen worse shit than that, you know.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
For sure.
but I was saying and I said but it's cool for the time. Like for the time it was like I'm pretty sure it was
For the
like,
time.
crazy.
And just to be clear, I loved watching this movie.
Yeah. No, yeah, I love this movie too. It's just
These movies
sick ass watch again.
Yes, dude. I fucking like just seeing the start of what became like a whole franchise. Like it's sweet, but I can understand why Nancy didn't come back to the third. And she's way better in the third one.
Oh yeah, no, in Dream Warriors and New Nightmare, both movies. Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, but yeah. My next thing is Freddy coming out of the wall. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I have that too.
You do?
Yeah.
How cool! Like, this is a time when they had to figure out like, what the fuck do we do, right? So they put some spandexy shit, right, and just had him
Just barely
like,
coming out to the wall.
squirt through the wall, and it's so cool looking. It's so cool. It's way better than another movie that did it later on.
I was gonna say, I was like add on to that. I was like, also too, even though it looked kind of stupid, but also the part where like the mom just gets dragged in. I like how like they try their best like to make the effect like the bed opening and then the body lowering and then the bed just go back to normal. Like you have to keep in mind this is like an 84, so like I'm pretty sure like the editing process must have been hell to go through. God
So
damn,
hard.
as I'm saying, like it's for the time and the kills and everything and the effects and then I'm pretty sure like the editing process for this movie, it's impressive and that's awesome.
Like, all right. yeah, keep it going, man. There you go. You got it.
Don't look in the camera. You fucking look in the camera.
And we gotta start all over now.
God, that must have sucked.
Yeah, I know. Just shooting in the 80s seems like you're shooting in the 50s. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so... Like, thank God. Like, now you can just record on your phone. Isn't that crazy?
Insane. That's insane.
That's crazy. We can shoot this whole show on just a phone. We have a camera. We have an actual camera.
Yeah.
But we could do this on a phone, which is insane. But yeah, dude. Freddy Comes Through the Wall is... It's one of my favorite parts of this fucking movie. It just looks so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like another effect that came to mind too was like when Nancy was like, oh shit, when Nancy was in the bathtub and shit and she getting dragged down.
Oh,
and
that
she's
was
like
cool.
fucking swimming up and you see the whole, I'm like, dude, yeah, you have no idea how
When
many.
she reaches her arm up and it shows her arm. But
Yeah, I was
it
like,
matches so perfect.
because like I remember like this like seeing like being in bathtubs and shit where like the flooring's like kind of fucked and my fear the kid was like falling through like at my grandma's house she had like her bathtub and shit had like a little hole in it or something and they covered it and I was always scared to take a shower at her house because I felt like I was gonna fall through that bitch and then I saw this movie I was like oh fuck you know
You're not alone.
It made my fears even worse.
You're not alone. My grandpa made fun of me so much because when we were out in the ocean, right,
Mhm.
on a fishing boat. Okay, this was freak weather. This is a long time ago. It was hot. The ocean was warm out here in
Chile,
Spain. Ocean was warm. Okay, so we're out in the middle of the ocean, and I fucking had the opportunity to jump in and see all this stuff,
Mhm.
see what's going on, right? So this kid's younger than me, jumps in, pisses me off because he has more balls than me, right? So I'm like, well, fuck that. You know, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But the fear in my head was, I've only jumped in pools. To
Yeah.
this point. Okay, so pools, you can hit the bottom, bounce back up, you're fine.
Even
right?
at the shallowest point.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to go, my grandpa, he's a piece of shit. He thought I was saying that I was going to go to the bottom of the ocean. I didn't think that. I didn't think I was going to go to the bottom of the ocean. I thought I was going to go to the middle of the ocean. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no floor.
You dropped down.
There's no floor. We're in the middle of the ocean. There's no floor. So I was like terrified to do this. But I saw a little fuck go in there and I was like, I'm going to do it. So then I jumped in. And after I jumped in, fine, I floated and everything. But he made fun of me to this day that I thought I was going to go to the bottom of the ocean. I was not going to be on the bottom. But when I put the goggles on and I saw like everything around me.
Dark or some shit?
Yes.
That's fucking.
I looked down. I saw everything fine here. I saw fish swimming. I saw fucking light, beautiful blue, like in the middle of the ocean.
This was cool.
And these fish, they're attracted to the kelp patties. So the kelp that breaks off from the bottom comes up and chills. That's how you find fish. They'll be around a kelp patty.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's like kelp that's like fucking floated up. Fish love swimming around that shit. So anyway, the type Dorado, mahi, you know this kind of fish. Beautiful fish, by the way. Like one of the prettiest fish you can catch. And they taste great. These things were everywhere. But I remember putting on the goggles and then I was looking straight, looking over here, but I looked down and it was just jet black, dude.
God damn.
And I was just like, I'm out.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm out.
Yeah.
All I could think of is something and just coming up and eating me. So I had to get the fuck out of there.
And that's exactly what it looked like in the movie when she's like through the fucking bathtub hole and she's like, you see kind of light coming from the bathroom and it's dark. I'm like, fuck. And she's getting dragged down and shit. Terrifying, dude. And I like that shit.
It's scary. That's
super
a scary
scary.
film.
Yeah.
Like I would. No.
Again, fucking dude. Wes is fucking.
Those motherfuckers that like swim through caves.
No, fuck that.
And like.
No.
Like there's people that like go
like cave divers and shit.
Yeah, there's people that do it like without going into water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's scary too. Crawling through things and come through and.
No, fuck that.
But then there's those scuba diving motherfuckers.
And then it is go deep dive. No, what was that one? That's
We're gonna go through an unexplored cave. The Descent.
The Descent. I was also thinking of the one coming out with like Woody Harrelson.
Oh, the new one.
What the fuck is it called?
I don't know.
It's like a new movie coming out.
Scared as shit.
But like, yeah, that was fucking terrifying. It's coming out with like Woody Harrelson and everything.
Yeah, there's a movie coming out with Woody Harrelson where it's like a scuba diver that fucking.
Yeah, I gotta see it now.
Gets lost down the deep.
Let's see.
Shang-Chi, isn't he the guy?
I think so. It's called.
Yeah, good luck, Woody Harrelson.
Last Breath.
Oh.
Last Breath.
Last Breath.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, it's coming out this month.
Not doing that.
But I'm saying,
but you probably get paid bank to go
fucking at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my god!
You see, there's so many fucking weird jobs like that. No thanks, dude. I'd rather stick.
Well, the more dangerous the job, the worse you get paid. But, dude,
like changing the battery in the wind turbines, or the fuck I saw a video of this guy like on the top of the wind turbines, like fucking opening the box or something. He's like clipped on. And he fucking looks down. And it's high as fuck in the air, dude. I'm like, fuck that, man. I'm not doing that. Never do that. Fuck that.
I mean, you ain't got no
Or
college.
Fall, the movie Fall, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, Fall. If you haven't seen Fall, go see
God
Fall.
damn, that's a fucking.
But we're here talking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Keep going on.
God damn it.
God damn it.
This is God. I love that. I love that line. I love how it's like the introduction to Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
And
him just building it. That's a sick ass scene.
And how fucked up he is. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. He's like, this is God. Like just in this, you know, this is God. Just milks it. I'm trying to talk like Freddy right now. It's really hard. It's not that hard. I act like we froze right now, but we didn't.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, I love that part. This is God. Because it kind of shows like Freddy's just like, you're in hell, bitch. Like, this is hell. That's what he's trying to say. And every time they go to his little factory, it's not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a Freddy factory. and it burns you and it hurts you and there's steam everywhere. Looks like but at the same time, it's I guess he leaves little things for you to find your way out.
Yeah.
Because Nancy burns herself and wakes herself up. You know what I mean?
And then the way that she like beats him at the end.
Yeah.
Just like pretty much just talking shit to him. That's pretty much how he loses.
So look at you, little pussy.
You little fucking pussy ass little bitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the power anymore. Yeah, talking all the. That's pretty much how he loses at the end. Just fucking Nancy just fucking shits on him. Fucking calls a little bitch.
The Tina kill is crazy.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Tina kill is crazy. We had some weird shit happen, but we're back. Okay. So where did we leave off on? Okay. I did have that the cop that's following Nancy's dad.
Oh yeah.
Is the sheriff in Scream, which I thought was a nice little nod. You know, we talked about there's nods to Scream in this throughout the whole fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, actually there's in Scream there's nods of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, the same way with like the janitor and shit.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, they're both the same movie, so they're both his movies.
In this, the cop that's following the dad around with bald right here, like me, like bald right here, but then hair everywhere else, that guy is in Scream.
Mm-hmm.
He is the sheriff. He's the guy telling Deputy Dewey to do a house to house and all that good shit or whatever. And Dewey's drinking that he's sucking on that strawberry cone.
Strawberry cone, bro.
And by the way, this takes place in Ohio. But there's
yeah,
there's palm trees all over this motherfucker.
I think so. I've always known it was Springwood, Ohio.
It is.
Okay, so then I'm not crazy. So that's fucking. It is crazy that it's based in Springwood, Ohio, but he's palm trees and shit.
Fucking stupid. Like we ain't gonna notice. At least John, almost a can opener. At least John Carpenter knew
what California was,
and he's still like, there's still palm trees here and there.
Yeah,
well, that's supposed to be Illinois. You know what I mean? He tried his best, but there's still a couple in there too, but not as crazy as this. Like at the funeral, there's like palm trees right behind the
in the wind and shit. On the wind, bright as day. Fucking to see palm trees in Ohio.
Palm trees.
God damn it! You could have said it in California, Springwood, California. It would have been fine. That would have been more believable.
You can't ever use California.
Is it like a taboo thing?
I guess Hollywood? I don't know, but it always has to take place like East Coast.
Yeah, fuck. I remember Midwest or what the fuck.
We had some of those prominent serial killers here.
Yeah. The Night Stalker.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Because back in the day, there were so many prominent serial killers
in California.
Yeah,
it's overplayed.
Yeah.
And then they didn't
want to touch. Because you know how Scream 3 couldn't get made because
of like the Columbine.
Right.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to.
They want to fucking poke some bears with their dicks or sticks.
I guess now they're ready because Matthew Lillard's back.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about that in another video though. You ain't getting out of here. This is Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Do you have anything else?
Okay, yeah. I have a couple more things. One thing that I did kind of want to like say is that how I kind of like, I don't want to say like appreciate or like I like the fact that how like they just kind of like introduced Freddy already as he is. And then as you progress through the movie, you kind of learn what happened, like his kind of backstory. And the mom kind of showed the glove and said, "Oh, you know, he fucking murdered like 20 kids and shit." And then the parents, and then they arrested him, allegedly killed 20 kids, and then they arrested his ass, but they didn't, I guess, like search the place, so they didn't have evidence on him. They didn't have evidence on the glove and shit. They didn't search warrant or whatever the fuck. And that's why they let him go. And that's why the parents took it into their own hands and fucking burned the factory he was in. And then that's why he died and shit. I like how they told you that and we already see how he is. It's very different than what they tried doing in the 09 remake where they actually kind of showed you what fucking happened. Which we'll get to. I know I'm jumping the gun on this one too. But I just kind of, even on that one, I kind of like both. But I think I kind of appreciate this version more. They just kind of just tell you, you know, for a time.
Yeah, but it's
kind
coming
of
from
thing.
some slutty horror fucking mom that's drunk all the time. And it's just kind of like, how can you trust a person like that? How can you trust a person like that? You guys probably think I'm fucking hammered all the time. I'm not.
No.
All right? This is my day off. This is what I do on my day off. All right?
Fucking chasing the dream on our days off.
Yeah.
We're working. We have 2 jobs now. If you think about it.
No, I'm going to drink. I'm going to drink when I'm off. And you guys get to witness it because we get to watch movies and talk about them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a good point.
I like that. Yeah, they tried showing like how he got fucked up in the 09 remake, which it's pretty gnarly, pretty cool. I like that.
It was gross. I mean, for him to get
like fucking
burned up,
burned and shit, and but I don't like how he kind of like ripped off the fucking thing. And you just happen to see the vest. I'm like, okay, come on, all right, chill out. I mean, okay, I'll stop talking about the remake. We'll get there when we get there. What do you got?
I have Nancy Sucks, but I think we already talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't see how she ever became the lead in here. Now. I know there's movies later where she does a way better job, but for right now, I can't. Like, dude. Like, if you have... It was Friday the 13th thing that came out, too. But there wasn't really a final... I mean, there was a final girl. That girl with the fucking bob cut. I would say Lori is still kicking ass
final girl
in this field. Jamie Lee Curtis is still the shit in this. Jamie, really, her throne doesn't get taken until Scream.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a Scream queen. She's the best.
The OG. Okay.
I don't know what this bitch is doing in here. She has a lot of teeth. She shows a lot of teeth. Her mouth's hardly ever closed. And she, I don't know. It's like her first job, maybe. I don't know how she got this, but I can tell she's acting. With Johnny Depp, this is his first job.
Yeah, this is like his first
role
and shit. Yeah.
And I feel like he does so much better than her. And this is probably some theater bitch that's been, you know what I mean?
She's
probably been like Rapunzel in a fucking
school play or something.
Yeah. And now she's like, Dad, I don't know why you won't believe me.
It was like sitcom-y. Is she like from a sitcom?
It's weird. It's weird. Nancy isn't the best in this. I'll say that straight up.
But she's better and later. That's the point we're trying to make too.
But I love how reality and nightmares mesh together.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she's running up the stairs and it turns to mush.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Which I mean, you kind of see the holes already pre-made, but
shut up. That kind of stuff is like cool because like how are you gonna portray that you're in a dream or not? You know?
Yeah.
She's running around in her PJs. First, she has to put her PJs on. Like that's like armor to wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure like a time.
She's like putting on like that one. Like you see her back. You don't see her tit. You see side tit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Tease. Fucking tease.
Fucking tease.
Fucking tease. Anyway. You see side tit in here, but...
Nice.
When she's changing to take them on, she makes sure she puts on the right PJs.
And then she fucking...
Which makes no sense. Like, why would you...
and she assembles the whole house like it's fucking Home Alone.
Yeah.
And the mom is like passed out on the couch because she's fucking drinking now. All passed out on the couch and shit. And yeah, she takes matters into her own hands, and she just fucking booby. She's been reading a book about like booby traps and stuff and how to like, assemble it and shit. Like
the book says booby traps.
That's all it says. Booby traps. But yeah, that was kind of. It's funny how she just Home Alone that fucking house.
Wow, second time I wrote this up here. I wrote Nancy sucks, and then right here I wrote Heather Langenkamp is terrible in this movie.
Damn, so you fucked her twice.
We watched for like a half hour, and I still didn't realize what I wrote before. But terrible. Glenn kill.
Yes.
Glenn kill.
That was another sick ass kill.
One of the most iconic kills
of all, yeah.
In horror history. Still holds a very high place. In him and Tina, two of the most prominent kills in horror history happened in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's Tina's death and it's Glenn's death. And Glenn, he's sitting there with a big ass fucking TV on his nuts, and then he gets sucked into the bed, and the blood shoots out from the fucking
shit ton of blood, a fucking fountain of blood.
And apparently they had a rotating room, the same room they used for Tina.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
They went through some crazy shit to make that shit work.
So basically, Rod was like on the fucking ceiling.
And he's like, no!
He's
like,
on the ceiling.
They showed him in the corner, but he was like upside down.
That's insane. That's fucking crazy.
Yep.
God damn.
No, they really had a guy made her. They really stabbed that bitch up on the ceiling. Like, it's crazy what they did to make shit work and how good it looks. Those two kills look great.
Damn, and movies now fucking suck and it pisses me off. Fucking pisses me off how movies suck. It's fucking just all CGI now and fucking bullshit. That's the one thing I miss about like early days of movies, like 80s, 90s and shit. Even like sometimes in the early 2000s, just the practical effect movies and shit, just real sets and shit. Yeah, everything is CGI now and it fucking sucks.
But it doesn't have to. I am a defender of CG.
When it's like I'm talking like Transformers is like the first one that comes to mind. Badass.
Yeah, sick, like awesome looking.
Yeah,
it depends on the movie.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna touch a horror classic like this, you're gonna need practice. Like Halloween, they just did that. Halloween 2018.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Any CG?
No,
practical.
All practical.
That's what you need. But if you're going into like alien territory, I know, you need CG for this space element and all this kind of stuff.
Except for the face huggers and Romulus.
They were CG.
But wasn't it some shots were like practical?
They mixed them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to mix them.
But that's sick,
I am not one of those people that is against CG. I'm not, because there's no.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a total hater or against it, but I kind of just reminisce on like what we had, like everything was just fucking.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, how in the fuck are you gonna make that work?
Yeah, and then they have to evolve and
shit. Like, can't you just make it real? It's like, no, bitch, we can't. That's why we use CG. You know what I mean? Like Jeepers Creepers wings, like popping out. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Like his wings popping out and stuff. You're gonna have to use CG. You're gonna have to. Some here and
that didn't look that bad too.
Nah, but like. Even if it did, that you can just go with it.
You can go forget.
God, that's terrifying. The guy
for the time.
Fucking take that person away like that. You know,
so insane. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen those, go check those
out.
But
in this day and age, they had nothing. They had to.
But they still fucking banged it though.
It was so hard to make, for sure. It was so hard to make.
And I'm telling you that, like the practical effects and also just editing in general is fucking.
Oh my god,
gotta be hell, dude.
And that's why you need to have good actors. And it's like if Heather Langenkamp was like the best actor, I'm shocked, because you need someone that you can trust to like just do this in one take.
Yes, please. Please do it in one take. Don't fuck this up.
Maybe you just use the first take and everything, because it seems with her.
It sucks. It sucks. It's sad. It's sad.
She's not good in the first one. I'm just gonna be real. She ain't no Lori.
No, as I'm saying, in terms of like first movies, like her as a character, like Nancy, like it's up there. Like when it comes to like iconic, you know,
like Final Girls,
and slasher movies like that. She's up there. But yeah, out of Lori and Sydney are like the best ones. First to come to mind
for sure.
So
for sure.
And I guess Sandy too, but yeah, she's actually dead. Now she's dead actually in the
and Ripley.
Ripley too, yeah. And Alien, but yeah, no, yeah. So yeah, she sucks. That's sad. It's sad, but it's true.
I mean, even Star Wars had
shitty actors.
CG.
Oh, it was like
you know what I'm saying?
I still the CG. Yeah,
like you need it.
Leprechaun 4. Shitty CGI.
Sick CG.
Sickest dude.
So good.
By the way, if you haven't seen Leprechaun 4, go check that shit out.
We did a drinking game to it way back in the day.
Way back in the day,
like 8 months ago.
Oh man.
I know. Anyway, I also have let's see. When he's on the mom and he's on fire.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like that's a crazy stunt to pull
I
off.
just like the footsteps leading up to the bedroom's on fire. Like that's fucking sick.
There's some cool shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's like fucking killing them on it. Then he gets sucked into the bed.
Damn, Freddy, you freak. Super freak.
But then no one really cares.
No. Even
and then she wakes up and everything's
like,
okay.
Dad's like, oh, fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hate that bitch.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. no more alimony. Okay.
So she gets drunk, and then he realized later on he's drunk. Anyway, we'll get there. But
we'll get there when we get there.
All I can say is that Nightmare on Elm Street is a good movie. It's a good watch. Yeah, there's some problems. There's some stuff that, of course, it's dated. I can't really knock it for being dated, but there's some stuff here that looks a little corny, like when he's on fire and he grows like 3 sizes.
He's like fat.
Because he's in a fire suit.
He's all fat.
The whole movie looks skinny as shit, and then you get here and he's just, yeah, but we forgive it because the time. Mm-hmm. And that's why, yeah, like I said before, like when I asked my mom, like I was like, this shit was like terrifying when he first saw it, right? Because they haven't seen anything like this before. Imagine being the first.
Yeah. I mean, before you had like Texas Chainsaw, and then you had like Psycho, Halloween,
Psycho,
yeah,
stuff like that. But you didn't have
a fucking like
a dream demon.
A dream demon. I wouldn't want to sleep after fucking seeing that.
Like, you'd be fucking terrified.
Yeah. I mean, and surprisingly too, this is like, at least in my opinion so far, like still one of the best ones in this franchise. Still holds up to this day.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. We like it.
You like it.
I watched it my whole life. This is a fun one to do. And I hope you watch it too. You have anything else said?
No.
Well, thank you for watching. This is everything we ever wanted it to be. This is our discussion of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I am fucked up. As you can see clearly. But this will be our send off here. I don't know what I'm doing. All I need to do is say, this is Rock Hard out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Doodles.